Wherever you are, the ability to lead large groups or simply make sure that a group of friends is having fun is crucial. Welcome to Prepared Leaders. In this video, I'll talk about 7 traits that all successful leaders share. Number 1. They radiate positive energy. Nothing is more crucial to a team's success than enthusiasm and determination, and having a strong leader is a key component of that. I occasionally get into Facebook and find status entries that just scream negativity. These individuals are poor leaders, and they are frequently not particularly successful either. The good energy that great leaders exude not only increases their likability, which fosters more trust, but it also uplifts the team's morale. And numerous studies have demonstrated a strong correlation between team morale and productivity. Number 2. They have a proactive attitude. It's simple to point the finger at someone else or to start looking for the cause right away when anything goes wrong. Great leaders set that aside and concentrate solely on finding a solution. I used to oversee the takeout operation at the restaurant where I worked. So basically, when someone calls in to place an order, it is my responsibility to ensure that everything is packed correctly and delivered to the correct individual. Errors were frequent because the restaurant was so crowded. One time I saw that we had forgotten to pack a portion of a customer's order after he arrived to pick up his food. Being very new at that time, I had no idea what to do. Fortunately, one of the restaurant's proprietors was around, so I told him what had happened. He offered no criticism or even a question as to how it occurred. He instructed me to phone the client instead, inform him that we will personally deliver the portion of his purchase that is missing to his home after offering an apology for what occurred. The owner met with me to discuss how we can avoid a situation like this in the future. However, he did so at the end of the day rather than when the issue was still open. Great leaders are proactive and know what to concentrate on at any given time. Number 3. They delegate tasks completely. Great leaders are aware that they cannot accomplish everything alone. Therefore, they prioritize the most challenging duties and assign the others. Suppose you earn more than $30 per hour but still spend several hours each week cleaning and doing laundry. Given that a maid makes about $30 per hour, you could conclude that it would be beneficial to hire one to handle your housekeeping. I was cautious about outsourcing my work to others when I first started doing so, since I knew that I could likely complete the task more effectively than the recipient. For instance, a maid might occasionally place her clothing in the wrong drawer, but you should still engage her because the additional time you get to work on other beneficial chores usually exceeds the drawbacks. Delegating also entails having complete faith in your team to complete the assignment without requiring constant supervision. Great leaders give tasks to others and have faith in their ability to complete them. Number 4. They are approachable. A great leader is someone who their team members can envision themselves going to with any issues. When Sam Walton expanded more than a dozen Walmart locations, he was still available to speak personally with any of his hundreds of employees when they simply needed someone to talk to. Was this a factor in Sam Bowen's success? While we can't be certain, he is a shining example of a person who is personable and just so happens to be one of the most illustrious leaders of the past 3 decades. The phrase, a non-productive work environment, is one where employees are discouraged from speaking up, fearing the loss of their jobs. It is extremely applicable in this circumstance. All organization members are encouraged to provide feedback by great leaders. They are friendly. And before we continue, I'll be giving you time to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time a new video is uploaded. And let's continue. Number 5. They do what they expect of others. You will need to put in a lot of effort and deliver excellent outcomes if you want your staff to do the same. I used to work at a fast food Wendy's when I was younger. Maria and Francis, two managers, were present. Maria was excellent at directing our actions. However, she was frequently on the phone with her lover when at work. She had our attention, but none of us really appreciated her since she didn't hold herself to the same standards as she did for us. Francis, on the other hand, was unique. He lacked many leadership qualities. He actually struggled to give us instructions, but he did have one positive quality. He was willing to carry his own weight. He would grab the spatula and begin flipping hamburgers beside us when the bus arrived. He earned everyone's respect as a result. We put in a lot of effort whenever he was our manager because we wanted to do it for Francis. The entire team respects a superb leader because of the example he or she sets. Number 6, they are accountable. Because you are their leader, your team's mistakes are also your mistakes. Consider the example of the restaurant. The owner and I personally went to deliver the portion of the customer's order that we had forgotten to send. The amount of accountability is exactly what you would imagine if the owner of a restaurant showed up at your door to apologize for a rare error. Practice is a constant for great leaders. It's not just about being accountable. It's also about moving forward to put things right. Great leaders take responsibility. Number 7, they are decisive. Leaders frequently have to make judgments that they are unsure of, but once they have sufficient information to support that decision, they stick with it and carry it out confidently. Consider yourself the army's commander, and you must choose between entering the enemy's territory from the north or the west. Without you as their leader, half of your army may elect to invade from the north, half from the west, and some may even decide to give up and retreat. There is no information available to indicate which one makes more sense, but you will still need to make a decision. As a result, your responsibility as a leader is to choose a course of action that will keep the team together, rather than always choosing the appropriate course of action. Wrong judgments can be corrected, but a dispersed team is a disaster waiting to happen. Strong leaders make decisions with confidence and decisiveness. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something that you can use to implement in your life to become a great leader. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and turn on the notification bell so you'll know when I upload new content. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in my next video.